Yeah. Alright. Anyhow, the wind out here is fucking... this microphone is total shit. So the wind is gonna pick up a lot. Dude, there is so much ass out here today that it's fucking unreal. Like, just fucking babes with fucking, like... I mean, what is going on today? Must be some kind of, I don't know. You got all these fucking hot bitches dressed like fucking sluts. And this is very out of character for this area, dude. Like, I'm just like, what the fuck? Fucking, like, tons of ass out here right now. Anyways, there's so much to discuss, right? Anyways, and I have tons of time on my hands right now. And so, what's up, man? So anyway, yeah, there's like a lot to discuss as usual. You know, one thing that's on my mind, but I don't want to get too distracted, is the idea of like having sex with the chick who's jabbed. Which I don't really have to worry about it, because chicks are attracted to guys with money, and I'm fucking poor. So the odds of some attractive chick wanting to fuck me are pretty low. Because attractive women like guys with money, and I'm poor. You know what I'm saying, right? And I was gonna do a walk and talk, but it's too windy. I'm probably gonna have to go inside, even though it's fucking nice out here, dude. It's fucking nice. The sun's out, but it's not hot. There's fucking babes, dude. Fuck. Anyways, whatever. What does it matter? I don't have money for babes. I can't afford to be in any kind of sexual involvement, because women are attracted to money. I mean, everybody knows it's true. There's no mystery at all. So, go sell out. I can go sell out for money. It's just out of not my character to do that kind of thing, though, you know? It's just not in my nature to sell out. I'd rather go without pussy than sell out for it, you know? So whatever. Not much into the bootlicking thing, that's what selling out's all about. That's why I'm semi-retired. That's why I don't work that much, and that's why I'm poor, because I'm not into the bootlicking shit. Anyhow, I was going to, like I said, I wanted to do a walk and talk. But that's not happening. So I just went to the store and got a pack of cigarettes, and I was just gonna go walking out in nature, because I'm out in the middle of nowhere. But the wind, this microphone is too crappy, and it's just gonna pick up all that wind, and then, you know, the video, it won't come out the way I'm anticipating it to. So anyways, back to the cave, right? Back to the fucking bat cave. Anyhow, yeah, that's fine. So, what I wanted to talk about in this video, reflecting more on today's podcast, is, isn't that a shame? If I had money, dude, I'd be fucking getting so much pussy. I'd be getting so much fucking pussy if I had money. It's a shame that women are only attracted to money. That's their main focus. Their main attraction is money. Otherwise, I'd be getting pussy left and right, dude. But, you know, that's good for me, you know. It's a blessing in disguise, because, you know, all these jabbed up people. That's another thing. You think about, like, guys that are attractive to women and that are just like that are jabbed up and they're just totally like they're not in the know on what's happening with all this shit. They got the jab and but they're handsome and they got money and chicks are attracted to them and they're getting laid, you know, and all that stuff, you know. It's like shit. Poverty is a blessing in disguise, probably for me. If I fucking had a bunch of babes wanting to fuck me, I wouldn't. I'd be like, I'm vaccinated. I don't care. Let's do it. You know, let's go. So, anyway, so I'm digressing. But anyhow, so what I want to talk about is the fight. I've been in the fight today, and I've been in and out of it a lot. And you know, there is no reason to fight, dude. There's no point in it. There is no point. Like some people are like encouraging to keep up the fight, and it's pointless. Because you will stand alone. I'm standing alone with my channel. I can be fucking nailing this shit like nobody's business and get ignored. And then all these fake truthers that all they're doing is lying to everybody are getting accolades of praise and everything. So that's what I mean. Like the fight, there is no fight. The fight is over. Cease fighting, man. There is nothing to fight. Like for example, you try and fight this communist media everywhere. You can't, because you're alone. There is nobody on your side. Right? So anyway, cease fighting. Cease fighting any and everything. Just cease fighting it. And that's because there is, dude, you see me, anybody who would watch my videos, you see me fighting this fucking communist, popular and trending fucking commie shit. Just like that video of Black Billed Ham where he's laughing and saying, can anybody show me anywhere that isn't just a bunch of commie faggot bullshit that's online? Anywhere? Anyone? And then, and that was like, dude, he fucking, that channel is gone. And see, it's the smart people that are just deleting their channels and walking away. Just walk away from this. That's all that's left. Just walk away, because there's no point in fighting them. In fighting, there's a stronghold on BitChute, a stronghold on Odyssey, a stronghold on Rumble, and a stronghold on YouTube, which most everybody knows about the stronghold on YouTube. But so many people think there's not that same stronghold on Odyssey, Rumble, and BitChute, when it is. It's just as bad on these so-called alt tech platforms. The big tech has won. They've already won. And so for me to fucking struggle and fight big tech by myself ain't gonna happen. Pick and choose your battles. I got to get completely off of the internet. I got to figure out how to do it while still being able to keep my job, because I'm only semi-retired. But all this is just a fight. All this is just battling this communist media that they call BitChute and Rumble and Odyssey and YouTube. It's all communist media. It's all commie fucking media that does not allow anything that doesn't support some form of communism to, it's anything that's not commie approved is censored on BitChute, Odyssey, Rumble, and YouTube. There is no more fight, dude. You can't fight big tech. You can't fight mainstream media. You can't fight the stranglehold that communist media has over everything, over every uh, uh, form of media. It's all strangled by communism, commie fucking propaganda. You know, I found another everyday channel besides Gypsy Fox. You know, I'm putting out tons of videos though because I'm fucking semi-retired and I got nothing to do. And I'd be glad to fight for free speech and fight against censorship if I weren't standing alone. But that's the thing, and I've been saying that in this last week. You will stand alone. If you make a stand, you're going to stand alone. No one is going to stand with you. And that's just the reality, you know? So anyway, I don't know what more there is to say. Like I said, I'll do quality content and get completely ignored. And then I'll go look on these platforms and all this fucking diarrhea that passes for content is getting accolades of praise and attention, and that's communist media. That's the way communist media works. I guess I could go into this a little bit though. These platforms like Odyssey and Rumble and BitChute, they cater to the big channels. They cater to big YouTube channels, which is what's hilarious because they're supposedly the alternative to big tech. But then this so-called alternative to big tech, all it does is cater to the big channels on big tech. That's what it's designed. They designed it like that for money, so that Rumble can continue to function, so that Odyssey and BitChute can continue to function. So they have to, the main focus has to be on money in order to keep that platform alive. And so that's why they cater to all these sold out fucking channels. That's why they cater to sold out big tech media. They're in the pockets of fucking big tech media like YouTube. YouTube controls Odyssey, Rumble, and BitChute. And the reason is because these platforms, these alternative platforms, that's how their business model is set up. It's for money. It's not for free speech. It's for, the main focus is money and then free speech, you know? And these guys with these business plans, they might think that that's making them money, whereas if they just focused on free speech and dropped this business plan and just believed in free speech instead of thinking that money is the central focus. In order to have a free speech platform, we need to focus on money. If they change their business model and actually really put free speech first and had money be secondary, the money would come. And they'd probably make more money. They would make more money than if they just focused on money and set free speech aside as a secondary motive. They'd make more money if they prioritize free speech over money. But see, they don't understand this, and they're not going to, and that's why there's no free speech on these platforms, because the central focus is money. The love of money, man, it destroys everything. Destroys any and everything that's good. The love of money, which is funny when I was talking about bitches and how bitches they're attracted to the love of money. Their attraction is the love of money is what attracts them to a man. They see a man that has a prospects of money, then that's who they're going to go after. And that's why this world is in the trouble that it's in. That's why. But you see how nobody wants to talk about that, because everybody thinks money should be the central focus. We're all taught this from the day we're born. Work 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, and then whatever time is left over, that's your time. And you do that till you're at least 62. And then at 62, you can retire. You know? Everything is about money. And that's why this world is in the trouble that it's in. And that's why it's not going to get better, it's going to get worse. The only way it would start getting better is if people stopped participating in the money system. Stop. Fuck money. It's fake anyway, right? Isn't it? Fake money? Then why are you and me and everybody constantly devoting 2/3 or more of our life to it if it's fake? Anyways, that's about it, I guess, for this one. This ain't no fun for me anymore. These videos today have not been fun. I think I'm gonna have to take a break. Hopefully a permanent break, but we'll see.